Welcome. This is where we talk the truth, like it or not. We give our opinions, suggestions, we pity no one. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and notification.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Truth Platform. Okay, I'm here to talk about the Vybz Kartel appeal case that ended completely. Court, the case finished. They reached a judgment, and the decided case is here against Sean Campbell and 3 others, appellant versus the King, respondent number 2, the Jamaica. And I'm going to click on something, and it says, I can't read all the thing, and the judgment is on March 14th, 2024. Vybz Kartel is heading for a retrial. It says, conclusion. For the reasons set out above, the board will humbly advise His Majesty that the appellant's convictions should be quashed, and that the question whether there should be a retrial should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica. You know what that means? Well, from my judgment is everything should be like, you see a squash or something. All right, you may not owe you not owe me. Ray. You gone back to drawing board. Everything clear. Nothing clear, no trial, no murder case, no nothing. I'm free, if not free from road, but free as in no case against him right now until he they call up for a retrial. So in the meantime, going for a retrial, he's in prison right now. They have to let him go and ask him for bail, as if they hold on to him just for now, and they have for bail until the trial. All right. He's not really free, as in he can come out now, today, this minute, this second. They have to take it to court, ask for a retrial from the Jamaican lawyers and judge and whatever. And then if they give him bond, bail, then he can come to road. But they're gonna charge him for, that case again. All right. And it says, that's a part of squash. And it says, and it's up to the Jamaican court if they want to go for a retrial, meaning His Majesty that the appellant conviction should be quashed, and that the question whether there should be a retrial should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica. So what the lawyers now have to do is take it to the Jamaica court, asking for a appeal a second time on the case. And there's a problem. The evidence is, I don't know. I don't think it's going to stand up, because that was the bad error. That is the error in the first place. The phone, the juror error. They're going to probably get new jurors. And now that the case is in the public for 13, how many years? It's going to be who against who not like who from who don't like who. Right? So it's hard to get like what to call the jurors to stand up and say, okay, I'll be for Vybz Kartel because I like him, I'm a fan. I'm not Vybz Kartel because I don't like Vybz Kartel, so I'm gonna let him, go to prison. So it's gonna be a sticky one. But in the meantime, for yourself, you listen what the Privy Council, but the order they handed down. All right. So in the meantime, fingers crossed for everything for him to be free or get bond or bail. All right, people. All right, listen up.
Should be quashed on the ground of juror misconduct, and that the case should be remitted to the Court of Appeal of Jamaica to decide whether to order a retrial of the appellants for the murder of Clive Williams. The board has considerable sympathy with the dilemma faced by the trial judge on the final day of a long and complex trial. Following the allegations of bribery, he had either to continue with the 11 remaining jurors or to discharge the jury. Despite this, the board considers that the approach taken by the judge was a material irregularity in the course of the trial which makes it necessary to quash the convictions. This is for three reasons. First, the direction to the jury on the final day was inadequate to save the situation. The judge simply reminded the jury that they had sworn or affirmed that they would return verdicts in accordance with the evidence they had heard in court. The judge did not refer to the alleged bribery, of which, if the allegations were true, the jurors were already aware. Secondly, the trial continued with the allegedly corrupt juror serving as one of its 11 members. In the board's view, there should have been no question of allowing juror X to continue to serve on the jury. Allowing juror X to remain on the jury is fatal to the safety of the convictions which followed. It was an infringement of the appellant's fundamental right to a fair hearing under the Jamaican Constitution. Thirdly, the judge should have considered whether the remaining jurors might have become, consciously or unconsciously, prejudiced for or against one or more of the appellants as a result of juror X's behavior. For example, there was a danger that the attempted bribe could have made the other jurors overcompensate, consciously or unconsciously, if they assumed that the offer must have come from one of the appellants and that therefore they must be guilty. The judge took no account of this risk. The board is very mindful of the serious consequences which may flow from having to discharge a jury shortly before the end of a long and complex criminal trial. It is also very conscious of the danger of deliberate attempts to derail criminal trials by engineering situations in which it is necessary to discharge the jury. In England and Wales, there is legislation which allows a judge in certain situations to discharge a jury because of jury tampering and to continue the trial by judge alone. There is no such legislation in Jamaica. It follows that there will be occasions where, as in this case, a court will have no alternative but to discharge a jury and end the trial in order to protect the integrity of the system of trial by jury. In view of its conclusion on the issue of juror misconduct, the board holds that it is not necessary to express a concluded view on the other two grounds of appeal. For these reasons, the appellant's appeals should be allowed. The court is now adjourned.
So there you have it, people. What are your thoughts, your opinions about this Vybz Kartel case? Leave it in the comment section. And for those who understand it more than I do, I don't have a problem taking the thoughts and opinions or corrections. All right. Remember to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and that's usually that bell button for notifications. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.